Oh, hey, y'all. If you're someone who struggles with negative thinking, I might have something that can help you. So, you know the drill. Share this with a friend. Sit down, comment, ask questions, join, and I'll be back in the moment for this quick conversation.
She's here to shine a light, meet newbies, touching lives, create community.
Your passion set on fire, energy sends you higher.
Dreams are reality.
Just Jamie.
Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday, Moon Day. A good day for some self-reflection, pulling it together. So anyway, this came to mind and I wanted to share this really quick message with you that if you struggle with negative thinking, and I don't even want to call it a struggle, right? But here is something that I wanted to share with you that you could do that I don't feel like we talk about or permit often enough. When you're negative thinkings, y'all gotta excuse me, it's Monday. When your negative thoughts surface and they make you feel a way, this is what you should do. Let them. Let the negative thoughts come up. Let the negative thoughts surface. Let them be what they are. You know why? Because if you feel guilty for them or try to suppress them or feel shameful because you're having these negative thoughts, you're going to resist them. And what you resist persists. Negative thinking is an indicator. And you know I love my good old indicators. It is a roadmap into the things that are bothering you, the things that are misaligned, the things that feel uncomfortable, the things that are giving you dis-ease. So when they come up, let them roll. And if you can, get present in your body and see where you feel it. Does your stomach hurt and you feel that knot in your tummy? Does it make your mind, feel a certain way? Do you get nervous? Like, what does it feel like? What is your indicator when you know that you're thinking negatively? You start to feel sad and you feel your thoughts spiraling all the way down a road that you didn't even need to go. Maybe it was just one little thing that happened, but now you're thinking about this always happens. And then you think about, well, this always happens to me. And this is why I can't. And I did it. And then now you're down the spiral of this road of no return because you done dug yourself a hole because you allowed the negative thoughts to spiral. We all go through it. But what I can tell you is have no shame for those negative thoughts. If you really want to put yourself in a place of power, which you deserve, which you have, power over yourself, notice the negative thinking and allow it. Even give yourself a timer. Think about where you're feeling it in your body and why you're feeling that and what you're saying to yourself in the moments that are literally making your stomach hurt. Because only when you pay attention to those things and make your mind, your conscious mind, privy to what your subconscious mind is just, you can actually see what's in there instead of just trying to be positive. Love and light, Mm-mm. You can't force love and light when you're not feeling it. That's fake. That's doing yourself a disservice. And that's not going to help you grow. Even though we learn that when we feel negative, we should just change the mood and change it. Sure, but you got to go through it. You can't suppress it. You can't cover it up. You've got to start to be aware. So if you can just be aware of the feeling in your body, what thoughts are just going by uncontrollably and how they make you feel and why they make you feel that way. And then ask yourself, are these things true? Like, let me just gently with yourself. Is this true? 9 times out of 10, you'll see you're associating it with an old story, an old fear, someone else's expectations of you. We've been taught to please others a lot. You should be this way in school. You should be this way for your mate. You should treat your mother like this. You should treat the neighbors like that. It's more valuable for us to get in tune and aligned with the truth of who we are so we can move from that. If I don't want to talk to you, no one should be able to force, coerce, shame, or guilt you into communicating when you're not ready. If I don't want to share niceties with somebody because I get a bad vibe and I want to have a moment and say goodbye and excuse myself, I'm not rude. I'm not this. I'm not like, we have got to get used to being able to function in freedom. If you guys missed my last message, one of my last messages, I really shared the power of freedom when it comes to dealing with people, loving people. And it's one of the best things we could do for others and ourselves. Give people the freedom to be who they are. Allow them to show up how they show up. The only way we start to manipulate ourselves or others is if we are not sure about what it is that we want, what it is that we need, and we think we need to get it from the other person or from the outside world. And this creates a lot of static. And this kind of runs in all of us, mostly because the way we were raised. So that's okay, but we have enough information now and enough awareness to switch things up a little bit. So this is just all I wanted to share about negative thinking. If you see it come up, let it. Guilt and shame are the two lowest vibrations that you could ever feel in your life. You don't need to feel guilty or have shame over feeling some kind of way. Let it be an indicator. Let it be a roadmap. Start asking powerful questions so you can get to the bottom of why you're feeling that way and step in your power and start to shift and change it. Generally, it's just your subconscious spitting off things that, because think about babies or animals, like, let's just say babies, because we're very different from animals. We have free will and we can actually think and plan and all this stuff. But like with babies, one thing can happen in one moment and they'll be like, and they're crying. What's that? Like, on to the next. A new toy, a new thing got there. They're not like, oh my God, this, that, like, that. They don't do what we're conditioned to do that. We're conditioned to do that because we're trying to keep ourselves safe. Like, oh, this happened when I did that, so let me not do this. And then you start to get rigid and boxy and tight about everything. There's no flow there. And you're training your subconscious to keep you safe and in survival mode by avoiding the feeling of what you felt in that moment. And then it sticks. And then 10 years later, this moment comes up and you're feeling all weird and your stomach feels crazy, all because of something that happened to you when you're 5. You can let it go. You can let it all go after you let it live. Don't stuff it down. Don't cover it up with positivity. Let it be. Deal with yourself. Ask yourself the questions. Get to the root and see if you can just find one lie in the negativity. Is this true? Really though? Do I really not know how to do this? Do people really always treat me like that? Is this really a problem right now? I can actually do something about that. So, yeah, we have so much more power than we give ourselves credit for. And we deserve to employ that now. No more running from self. No more, how do I say, excuses. It's all accountability now in the best way possible. And so I hope you found something in this message. I just wanted to pop in and give you guys something. I'm going to try to come live as much as I can this week just to connect and catch up with you guys. I've been enjoying my content. Things are going so well. And I just want to keep sharing and giving and connecting. Right now, I can't see who's in the chat or who's not. I don't know what's going on with my system, but it's all good. So that was it for the day, guys. Leave a comment below and let me know if you were able to give this a try. And if you found value in this, share it with a friend. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more transformational tips on how to live your best life. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.